I'm here with some representatives of the Sisterhood Club here at the high school. These women made it their mission this school year to change the culture of the female student body. And I think what I want to hear most from all of you is why you chose to start this club. And Bella, I know you were the official student founder here, so maybe we'll start with you.
Yeah, so thank you, Katie. So it started from really a negative experience at school softball. It then evolved from there, and it was the child of a ranting session in Dr. DaCosta's office. So it went from there. We helped to choose a couple core group of really strong female leaders like yourself and like Annie over here, and it moved from there. And it's really been amazing ever since. It's all about contributing to the female culture here at Hempfield, dissolving this unnecessary competition between females, and really just making it a positive place.
That's fantastic. So can you tell me a little bit about that negative experience that you had?
Yeah, so it's really small, but I felt like it should be addressed. Last season, a couple of the girls on the team had really high batting averages, and one of my really good friends was actually jealous about it. So I didn't know how to come about it. She came up to me. She told me that I was being selfish and I was being rude because I was so-called bragging about my batting average, which sucked because if one is hitting well, then it's doing the team a favor and winning games. So I really took that to heart. I compartmentalized it, and I figured out what to do next, and that was through Sisterhood and the ranting session.
That's fantastic. Yeah. I love that. So Dr. DaCosta, tell me about your experience with all of this.
Well, I think in my role as a school counselor, we're always looking for, processing through the things that happen to us and figuring out the things that we have control over and how we can, most positively respond or make the most out of a situation. When Bella and I's discussion, just talking about, the level of competition that just occurs between females, adults, and teenagers, and how sometimes it's really hard to be, a cheerleader for other women because somehow that makes us feel smaller or inadequate. So we're just looking at what are the things that we can control at Hempfield? What can we do to try to change that climate and culture here of how females interact with each other and support each other, and just work on, being better women.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Annie, I'm going to bump to you, and I know that you are part of this leadership team and you're also a member of the general club. So tell me some of the activities or events that you guys have taken part of.
Yeah, every Monday we have general meetings. So sometimes in a meeting we'll have a speaker come in, a female speaker, who will just talk and just kind of inspire us. We also have small group discussions where all the girls come together in small groups and just talk about what's going on in the school. We usually have some discussion questions which helps spur conversation. Right now we're doing this kind of donation drive for Clare House, which is an organization that helps young homeless mothers. So yeah, I feel we've done a lot of outreach and stuff, and I feel it's just, it's good.
Yeah, that's awesome. So tell me what's been most impactful for you personally.
Well, I personally really like the small group discussions because it just brings together these different girls that I feel you wouldn't usually have talked to throughout your school day or in your classes, and it really helps bring us together and just forget about school and everything, just talk just kind of rant and stuff. So yeah, it's really fun.
I love that idea though, kind of breaking down these barriers between different friend groups or whatever it might be, and meeting girls that you never would have otherwise met. That's awesome. So Bella, I'll jump back to you and tell me, I know that you guys have made a lot of progress since we last talked about this club. So is this going in the way you want it to go? Has it gained more or less momentum than you thought it would? Maybe just tell me a little bit about that.
I definitely think it is going in the direction that I would love it to go. I think with anything you do, there's more momentum that can be picked up. So I've actually started writing out the meetings in Google Doc form, and I kind of call it my curriculum. So I've been really expanding on these meetings and writing them down, and I hope to take this curriculum to other schools and other local schools in the area to kind of spread the sisterhood mission and vision that we saw here at the very start at Hempfield.
That's fantastic. Wow, I love that. And I'll bump to you now, and I think one of my other questions would just be, what is the biggest, you guys kind of already touched on this a little bit, but what's the biggest thing you hope that girls take out of this experience and this influence from the club?
I think, if anything, I wanted to just speak into our sense of identity, having self-confidence, being able to be happy for other people's successes and be able to cheer other people on, taking on leadership roles. Like, a lot of these are themes that we are uncovering, we're focused on a different theme each month. But we really wanted to just kind of help to shape the identity of women to just be more confident, competent, world changers, really.
Right, so maybe building ourselves up so that we can then build others up along with us.
Absolutely.
Great. So Annie, I'll finally bump back to you. So tell me some of the events that you have planned for the future, or I guess we can really come to any of you guys for that as well.
Well, I know Bella was talking about, like she said, like expanding it to other schools, because like I feel like it's done such an amazing job here, like great turnout and like all these like different girls coming together and participating. So hopefully expanding to other schools in the future, I feel like is a big goal for us.
That'd be awesome, yeah. I also think it's important to reach the youth underneath the high school and middle schools. So I know we've done a Girls on the Run event in the past where we went and cheered for them on their 5K. But I would really love to see us come together, get more donations, get volunteering hours in, and really help the younger generations. Because I know, which was really shocking for me, and one of the factors going into this club is that young girls' confidence peaks at age 9, which was really shocking for me, and I would like to build that up. Starting at elementary up through high school.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, is there anything else you guys want to add?
Join Sisterhood.
Yes, come to Sisterhood. Great. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.